Hey everybody, welcome to Pre-Market Prep at the close. Spencer Israel, Joel Elconin with you for the next 20 minutes, wrapping up today's market. Joel, we were at all-time highs. We kissed all-time highs, and then I guess the Fed minutes came out, and market did not like what they said, supposedly.
No, Mr. Israel. A bit tempered, a bit different move here, mood on the afternoon show. We're trading in the red here by double digits in the S&P futures. We are making new lows in the session. What did the Fed say?
Well, a couple things. They said that they were surprised at the strength of the rebound in the consumer, the strength of the consumer. They were surprised at consumer spending, and they also, I think, hinted that maybe they were less confident in their ability to provide like further guidance in like at future meetings, or that they were going to back off their previous plans. I don't know.
Okay,
I've always been very poor at interpreting Fed
okay,
speak. Uh,
okay.
but I did catch the consumer is stronger than we thought. Although I think everyone thinks that at this point.
Yeah, I mean, they tell me, I'm just looking for something new. I mean, we've had just an amazing recovery here. We've had a lot of stocks rebound. We've made a new all-time high in incremental ranges. So I don't think they're really telling us anything new. But let's just do what we always do here. Well, let's recap. We made a new high for the move at 95.75. Basis of the September contract, that wasn't in a new all-time high. That would have been 96.50. Should have been paying a little closer attention to that. Then we came down. We really didn't pick up a momentum on the downside until we took out that pre-market low, and that pre-market low was at 83 and a quarter, and that's when the selling intensified here. Current low is 73 and a quarter, folks. I don't have anything there for you, so that doesn't mean it's not going to stop there. I think the real level of interest, and I don't think the bulls are really going to have even close to losing control of this market until we take out the lows from Monday and Tuesday. Monday's low was 64.75. The current low 65 and a quarter. So bulls still firmly in control here. A little bit of a red day, but no concern here. Crude in the red here by 17 cents. Just doing a tight range actually. Still doing the tango with the $43 level, 43.21. That was your high. Not much of a move on the downside. Gold is not shining today, down $64.40. I don't know if that has to do with any shifting of the yield curve or whatnot.
I
Silver,
mean, that's definitely Fed related.
Fed related. Yeah, I agree. And then silver in the red by 4.5% here at 26.83, and Bitcoin follow them as well. That's down $305 at 11,730. So that's where you're looking at here with the big boys. What do you want to follow up from this morning's exciting show?
Well, we should start with actually before you even go to that. Yeah, Easy Mike pointing out that they also talked about the yield curve. I don't know. It just, you know,
There's no yield in the yield curve.
know your
Okay.
strengths. I know that I've always like, trying to interpret Fed speak
Fed speak.
has never been a strong suit of mine. I'm not good at it, so I'm not gonna pretend I know what they said, because I frankly, like you said, Joel, it all pretty much sounds the same. Everything they say sounds like the last statement.
Maybe, I mean, what
I
what
don't
this
know.
T what this TLT chart is telling me here is that maybe I mean, the Fed's in between a rock and a hard place, Spencer. Okay. They got to keep greasing the wheels, right? Because this has got greasing the pump. This is what got us there. And they have very little room to go with lower rates here. So if there's any kind of inflation, they know that if they bump up rates, it's going to strangle the economy. So
Well,
they,
but
this
didn't
is
they also say that they're not they didn't say it today, but they said it last time. I thought that they weren't going to be as concerned about inflation, or they hinted that
okay.
they were going to stop uh, actively trying to manage inflation or keep it within that 2%
Oh, that's great.
range. Well,
Yeah.
I thought I read like a month ago that Jerome Powell had like hinted that they were going to maybe take a more laissez-faire approach to inflation. So
Okay. Well, I mean, folks, we've had just an incredible run in the S&P. So to get your hair up in a dander over this decline, I mean, what are you gonna do?
I don't know.
Bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered.
So
So
what is interesting here is if you look at Target versus Walmart going in
yeah,
opposite directions today. Walmart down 1.8%. Target continuing to go up after the open, which
Target,
I was just
yeah.
see.
Yeah, this one had this had me and Triple D on our heels here, trying to decide what to do with this one. But you know, a bull market is a bull market in a stock, and you know, don't tell Target here anything else. But that SP, we just made a new low for the session at 71 and a quarter. Let's see if that 65, that double bottom from Monday and Tuesday comes into play. We got 11 minutes to go, so I don't think they can press it down to that level. But looking at the let me get the 24-hour chart up here in Target. And as you can see, oh, someone trying to wiggle out here at 154. We used 150 as a level. If you bought it when it finally went through 150 and put your stop at 149.99, I don't think you took any heat on that trade, but bunching up a little bit, buyers is maybe just someone finally. So 154, whatever the high is today, a little bit higher than this. That'll be your bogey tomorrow. Walmart. I'm just thinking, is Walmart going to pull what it did after its last earnings report? Remember that, Mr. Israel? We did this.
It seems like every earnings report they do the same thing. No,
Look at this. This was it. And there
yeah.
took a while to gain momentum and back up. So not a good day here for Walmart. I mean, it's had a tremendous run. Kind of looks like a sell the news. I think I'd be, you know, closer under the belt, under 130 here. But no, not a good day for Walmart. And how did Lowe's end up?
It just sort of meandered, and I don't know. It's
I
down.
could have won that bet.
It's
I
up.
could have won that bet with Dennis, but oh no, he didn't want to do it. I shouldn't have asked for too much odds because it went down to 158. It took out 158. He would have been stopped out on his trade because it went to 156 and a quarter. So even though it had that super strong pre-market, you were able to pick this up at yesterday's low in Lowe's. That's making a lot of sense there. But for Lowe's here, we'll see what happens tomorrow. I'm just keeping a real close eye. 156 is my number. If you want to know my number on the downside, if you're trying to protect profits here, 157, that was your low yesterday. 156.26 yesterday, new all-time high. So we'll keep an eye on that 156 level during the overnight session and for tomorrow's show.
So when I walked in the office today, they had the graphic up on CNBC about Southwest Airlines providing an update that they were burning a little bit less cash than they thought they were before, and that was enough, I guess, to boost the airlines for a little bit here. But then if you look at all of them, you look at the airlines, the cruise lines, Boeing, all had the same chart today, a pop at the open and then a drop.
We talk about these stocks, right? And they're in a downtrend. Well, any way you crack it up, these stocks are in downtrends. Even I can recognize the downtrend. And so when you get these pops like that, actually Royal Caribbean's holding up pretty well. Folks, we are here at this level here. Oh boy, what do we got? 9 minutes left. We are at that double bottom I was talking about there, kids. 33.66. That was your low from yesterday. 66 is the current low. 65 and a quarter. That was your low from Tuesday. 64.75 is your Globex low from Monday. So we just hit 65.75. Let's see what happens here. Sellers still trying to press it here. And we still got 9-10 minutes to go into session, so not good for the S&P. Talking about taking out that double bottom from Monday and Tuesday, but where are the buy the dippers when you need them? Here, we'll just keep an eye on that. There's your buyer, folks.
All right, and if Bill Big D was saying Kramer said he likes the cruises this morning, well, maybe that helps. But again, sell the rips.
What did Kramer say?
I guess that he liked the cruise lines this morning. I don't know. I don't have.
Does he not? What he likes everything.
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't have the volume on. All right. I promised we would get to more of the tickers that were dropped in the chat this morning. Let's get to a few of those right now. Robin had asked us about Alibaba this morning.
The mobster?
They report Friday morning, I believe.
Ooh. Boy, tight range in the mobster here.
Yeah.
Well, we talked about the 250 support yesterday. I mean, I got it just
I'm sorry, tomorrow morning.
tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
I mean, it could have a good report and Mr. Market could work against it. What I would be keeping an eye on here is 61.35. That splits the highs from the last two sessions, 61.29 and 61.42. That almost fills a gap up to 61.76. So there you go. After that, another double top that you can keep an eye on that. On the downside, if they turn around and not like the report, that 250 level, your 3-day low, Monday's low, 250.09. That looks like some good support on the downside.
All right, Jaden, I see you. You asked about Uber this morning as well, and I wrote it down. So let's look at Uber here.
Who asked about it?
Jaden.
Jaden.
In the
That's
YouTube
a new
chat.
one. How do you spell that?
Jaden.
Okay.
Pretty,
Boy, Uber just sagging on the low here at yesterday's low, Monday's low, 29.14. So you got to hold on here for dear life, folks, or else you just may be getting a look at this other low here at 28.39. That's all I see. Closing on the lows of the session, not good at all. I guess other people can read the charts and they could see 65.25 was Tuesday's low and 64.75 was Monday's low. So we just got a 6-point bounce off that that double bottom. May have a triple bottom to shoot through tonight. But that's a look at Uber. If you look at Uber, you got to look at Lyft. And I know that had a couple down days after its earnings report. And look at that. My line that came in okay today.
Oh, yeah.
That was a high from what do you know? And look at my down. Don't you love this trade station here? They're keeping these charts up nice. My steep downtrend is still intact. And then if you had this blue line up on your screen today, yesterday's high just 28.03, 28. What did it get to? Oh, it got to it at high. I was trying to focus on the 3-day high at 28.42. You know what? That line's not good. I'm going to get rid of it. Uber, Lyft. What else do we need to talk about?
What about, here's one, Alteryx, AYX. This is a new one. They had earnings on Friday, last Friday. I'm sorry, on last Thursday, they reported.
Consult Jeremy Newsom. Remember?
Okay.
He loves this one.
Was this one of the ones he mentioned? He mentioned so many that I don't remember all the ones he mentioned.
He loves this one.
Okay.
And he's buying the dip on this one. He's not the only one here buying the dip, folks. But 107, just a ton of support here at 107. So you're getting the lift. You found the major buyers here between 106.51 and 107.50. You got to have a little bigger range on that stock. So if you're leaning on the low of the move, you think the bottom's in, there it is. Also a monthly low at 103.59. Easy trick to do on this one. Your low of the move was 06.51. You got to 11-point rally, 5. This 110.5, 111. Keep an eye on that. That's half of this little bump up. You want to see it hold that. Take this high and continue lower. If you can't hold that 50% point, man, oh man, it's awful close to that 106.51. That's the low of the move.
All right, we got about 4 minutes left in the session here. Let's go back to my list of stocks I'd written down from the show this morning. John Klein had asked us about BJ's, and they report, I want to say Friday morning.
How can you be short this thing?
Can't.
Right? That's all I'm going to say. I can't.
Okay.
That's all I mean, everything else is ripping it.
Well, not everything. I mean,
well, Costco. Oh no, we haven't had Costco yet. But
Costco is always late, but you got to figure Costco is gonna go the way.
Even if you're bearish, this
Target.
thing, right? I mean, they could always, pull the trick and be the one that misses. This has just been a, incredible run. New high of the move. Did this do a reorg or something, or is this actually IPO in 2018? I thought
What?
this is.
Well, it was. They were public, then they gone private. Now they went public again. So it was.
Okay, Dale Allen is
Situation.
asking, is it OPGEN? Is there really that many symbols in this one?
Option.
OPGN, right?
Yeah.
He knows I'm not good with $2 stocks.
Whoa, that talking about $2, literally $2 on the daily, except for like a couple of days there. This thing is
I would say,
$2.
yeah.
Like I hug my blanket in the winter. I mean,
I like that. That's a new one,
this
Spencer.
is my goodness.
Find out what this news was, because that's what you're gonna need.
I don't know
Spencer,
if
could
it
you
was.
pull up the news on the 7th?
Let's see if there was anything. I don't even know. Yeah. So okay. So there was a headline. COVID rapid test kits. They are developing rapid test kits, and so there you go.
Okay.
And they had earnings last week, a week ago today. So
I mean, $2. Spencer, the expert technical analysis here, $2, $2, $2. So, wait for a pop. I can't really tell you to be a moron and put more on and more on, but those pops like that, because now you got, this is what you have here. Let me see if I got time to do it. It is called overhead supply. That's what you got here. So you're gonna need that news, and there's gonna be a lot of people that getting out. But let's see if you can hold $2 and get some good news again.
wow, have you looked at Zillow, either Z or ZG? I have not, and I just looked at
I bet you. I wish. Oh, I'm gonna kick myself. They just got to be ripping, right?
Rip City.
Yeah. Yep. Housing market is hot, man. Look at that. Is that a new old? I mean, people want houses. People are leaving the cities. They want houses. The housing market's hot. Interest rates are low. This is the kind of economic environment. I mean, as Harlan Pion would say, sell the peanuts when the circus is in town. This is a big level. You did. I will say for Z here, you did bump your head up at 85.10. That was on August 7th. You hit 84.92 today, and you're at 83.71. So there, you got to get that 85 guy or gal or trader out of there. That's all I can tell you about Z. And then ZG will probably give you a similar formation. Yeah, they're almost the same stock there. So 85, 85, 85. Actually, the old time high. Oh, no, that's a 60-minute. So there you go.
Jackie Ford's bringing up Lending Tree. The ticker is TREE. I have also not looked at this one in years.
This has to be going up, huh?
I mean, here, you know what? I pulled up a monthly chart, which doesn't look as nearly as great.
Yeah, this one.
So on the daily, it looks okay. It's not at all-time highs, which is
no. I mean, got to be a little bit concerned here about this one, because you got basically a triple top on the monthlies. I wish I had been looking at this a couple weeks ago, but looking at your monthly highs, I'm not talking 15-minute highs. I'm not talking 30-minute or daily or weekly. I'm talking monthly highs here. And when you got 3 monthly highs in the same area, 368.66 was this month, 64.69 was July, and then go back all the way December of 2019, 363.71. Spitball it, call it 365, and that's what you need. And you're a long ways away from there. So I don't know. I don't like the way this one's looking. Always keep an eye on last month's low.
I always confuse Lending Tree with Lending Club. Lending Club is LC.
That's a little guy, right?
Now it is. It wasn't a few years ago, but now it's down to $5. So
yeah. Didn't we do something on them a while ago? An article or something? Was that Anthony when Anthony was here?
We do articles on lots of people. I'm sure we've done articles on Lending.
And one more quick. Someone snuck in Foot Locker on me.
Oh.
And boy, oh boy.
Friday morning.
That was What'd you say? They got earnings coming out?
Yeah, Friday
They
morning.
pre-announced, right, or something?
Yeah, they were so excited. They were like, "Oh, best quarter ever."
Yeah. So there you go. And it was sold. So they better come up with that best quarter. They actually have given back all of those gains. So 26.58, that's where it emanated from. That's your major support in Foot Locker.
All right, you heard the bell. That means we are closed. How we do today? Final
We're
numbers.
closing
Yes,
near the lows of the session. But not on the lows of the session. So guys, gals, traders, investors, 365.5. You triple bottom for now. Let's see if that can hold up overnight. I don't have anything under that. That was my bottom level this morning when we were trading up there to 33.98, 33.91. So that's what you got for today,
right.
folks.
Tomorrow we've got Mark Chaikin on at 8:15. He is from Chaikin Analytics. He's also the creator of Chaikin Money Flow and a number of other indicators. He's a great guest. We love hearing from him. So he'll be on tomorrow's show. Please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We appreciate any and all likes and subscribe. There we go. I see that number going up right now. Thank you very much.
I want to say one thing to Bill
Yeah.
Big D here. He mentioned about Whitmer being an impediment to Michigan playing. Big article that I've been working on for about 2 weeks here. It's coming out today, and it's coming out about the economic impact of no football in Ann Arbor. So I'm not going to be making any football predictions, but look for that coming across on your Benzinga newswire.
All right.
Big house, big loss is what the name of the article is.
All right, everyone, remember that all the information from our show is meant to be used as informational purposes and not for investing or trading advice. Everyone have a great rest of your Wednesday. We'll see you tomorrow.